Today my video is about parametric design in architecture to produce geometrical shapes and forms for isolation space. How this isolation space can be formed during this pandemic COVID-19. I took some design parameters and variables and constraints to design the space. I use the softwares like Revit, Lumino, Honeybee, Grasshopper. These are just the tools to get a form. Actually, Prime is our design tool, not the softwares. These efficient variables, design constraints, my strategies, all are efficient to create efficient form for isolation. To get this isolation space, some parameters for the building as organized like positive pressure room, negative pressure rooms, then how about the material should be sustainable and hazardous material, and energy consumption, smart rooms. So these are the aspects I have to take, and deciding about the private space and public space for this isolation space. After Corona, the architect should be changed the mind for designing the space through some design constraints. Now humanity is the main strength for all the peoples. Then now we have good habits and good behaviors with social distancing, lifestyle, then workspace become office, and office become workspace. So for happy living, Corona brings the unity in the family for getting happy. So this is the main thing. So this all we have to consider all these parameters to get into my design digital tool, and we have to learn about this material awareness also, how the surfaces should be, what finish should be there. We have to consider all like partitions, we can say movable partitions, panels, acoustic panels, room dividers. It should be, everything will be portable. For floors, for marbles, tiles, then rock, wood, plastic, they have the survival time for each and every items. I'll explain later about this one. Then some hardware fixtures also there, like copper, then hand-free fixtures are there. Then we have to know about the awareness about the material, how the hygienic walls, how we can build hygienic walls, hygienic claddings, and how about the sinks. For in a hospital, a lot of things can be done by brass. Is there brass materials there, door handles is there, push bar is there, then handrail is there. So everything we have to consider this. And we have to do a smart planning, and we have to implement automation also with voice controllers, temperature settings, then about the sterilized lights for disinfectant. So these are the parameters you have to consider before planning about this form. Biomorphism concept is a study of living organisms of plants, animals, and human beings. I took this concept. Actually, these living organisms are naturally occurring some patterns, designs, textures as functionally. So actually, it attempts to force natural shapes for natural shapes for as their functional devices. So this is a concept I have included for this isolation space to get a effective form for my design. Overall, I can say too much parameters, functional aspect, and everything I have put into this one to get a creative synergy to my design. The whole design process of my design is about the corona structure is spherical in shape, and it has segments of outer covering, it has a membrane outer and inner membrane, it has a nucleus. So too much of parameters have been took into my design. The concept behind this one, I took this how about the social distancing, then isolation space for these patients. Then now human nature is human being is more related to or connected with the nature to get happy life in living. Then I consider the site analysis of the location of this space would be maybe a desert or sea level or a mountain or a normal topography level. The space can be or public space or a private space. Public space will be on the normal topography level, and private will be above the topography level to prevent the diseases from the patients. Then how the materials I have used, I considered all this one, and hardware materials, and then they have considered this algorithms scripting. So softwares I have used to build this form. Then so finally I can tell this is efficient form for my isolation design. Thanks for watching my video. Like, comment, and subscribe my channel. Thank you all.